Conker's Bad Fur Day. I heard there's a nude mode.
I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
You aren't even a pretty face. Got her. Specifically, it targets the respiratory system. Your nose, your throat, your lungs. It gets all up in there. And it spreads very easily. It is a very, very fast spreading disease. It spreads easily and quickly, just like your phantom thieves don't murder. But I'm not a phantom thief. I'm Mr. Aegis. And if necessary, I do murder. I have killed. I will kill again. Like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. I only got to pick 20 random words. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Do I have to pay extra for that? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Hardcore!
Skibba-dee, skibba-danger. I am the rearranger.
Excuse me, what? I feel like I just got hit in the face. A skibba-dee, skibba-danger? How old is this game? Is this before Skibbity Toilet? I can't. Hold up. Wait. Someone did have to do it. She did have to die. It is crazy how many people we have to kill, isn't it? It's crazy how many people we have to kill in order for good things to happen. Part-time workers are the property of the shop. Thus they are mine to use as I will.
What?
You're treating your workers like property?
Okay. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
If the IPC has any reservations.
Oh, I don't care if the IPC has any reservations. The IPC can CD's nuts. That's Oh, they're kind of like platypuses. Tell me what that platypusy do. I'm sorry, She sits side saddle on the worm. She rides worm side saddle. Do with that information what you will. And she was raised in a cultured environment. She was given a proper upbringing by the white lady. Well, the white lady's not the most proper lady, but she was, given good breeding. I shouldn't say things like that. That'll get misconstrued. She does have good breeding, though. Focus, Yang.
You travel with Mr. Yang, he'll give you a thesis on everything he sees. If you have the patience to let him go on and on.
March, I'm trying to be nice to my friend Welt. He's one of the people I like. You need to clam up your clam hole.
Right. Of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
A manifestation of Nico. I should not ever do that. A lot of goodies with you. Let poor old Snitchfly have a quick look. No touchy. Oh, what a rotten turn. Keep your nasty junk to yourself, then. You're the one who seems like you have trouble keeping your junk to yourself. If you know what I mean.
You got anything, Joker?
Witch. Queen? I don't know. I don't know if I like calling her queen. Yes, queen. I should not ever say that again. I should never do that again. I think we all agree. Look at how sad I look. Jeez. What a sad, pathetic look on my face. He's just like me, for real.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Come on in, find your seats. Great to have you with me here tonight. This evening, we are going to be having a special lesson on summer health and safety, and then we'll play some Persona 5. For now, though, how are you doing? How are things going? I hope you're well. Hope you had a great week. You finally made it to the weekend. Hope you had a good Saturday. Hope you've been keeping safe during the summer already. It is not officially summer yet, which always blows my mind. It's not officially summer yet. And it's also not even summer in half the world, but, you know, I live in the top part of the world. I'm a top, so to speak. Anyway, hello, Empress. Hello, Pawnima. Welcome. How was your day? How was your week? And hello, Brayden. How are you? You're okay? We're going to talk about summer health and safety, both the obvious physical stuff and the not so obvious mental health challenges that can happen in the summer. Slept most of the day, Pawnima. I feel that. I slept till about 10 a.m. today, catching up on my weekly sleep. Get up about 7 for work, so, you know, since I stay up till past midnight every night, like I shouldn't, even though I know better, since I teach about sleep. But hey, a teacher is usually their own worst student, and a doctor is usually their own worst patient. That's just how it goes. Winter for you as well, Pawnima. It's good to have this knowledge ahead of time then. Then you can go into summer well prepared. Brayden, you say you're immune to hangovers. Well, cherish that for the time being. That is likely to fade over time. Quizmaster Kevin is in the EU heatwave culmination. Yeah, a lot of Euros finding out about summer in the US, especially those who have had the misfortune of their World Cup team playing in the south of the US. I don't live in a particularly hot area of the US, but people don't realize that much of the US is at a much farther south latitude than they think. I'm gonna have a bad time. Oh! Wow, Megalovania does not play well with this other song it's playing. Yeah, like I live in a pretty far north area of the US, but it's still around the latitude of, like, Rome. Yeah. Hello, Papyrus. I hope we see Papyrus soon. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll never see him in Deltarune. I don't know. But Deltarune soon. Yeah, today was relatively nice. Relatively nice weather today. I was able to get some work done around the house. But it's like 25 Celsius right now at 8 p.m. It was about 30 during the day, and it was still nice. Then again, we get a lot of very cold weather in the winter, so we have kind of the worst of both worlds. It's okay, though. I do prefer summer. Summer is my favorite season. I just like being able to go outside anytime. Virtually anytime. Go out in the late afternoon, evening as the sun sets, and God, it's beautiful. I am biased because our winters are terrible. Winters are just awful. Lots of snow. Bitter cold. Frozen streets. Not my favorite thing in the world. Summer gets 35°C pretty commonly there, Ponima. Yeah, I don't envy it when it's hot regularly, but I do enjoy like this. Like 35 was kind of the max today. Yeah. But it's not going to get any better as climate change continues. Emma, you also prefer it to be hot? Me too. I just love it. I would rather be out there sweating. Just finding some shade is necessary, and we'll talk about that. Henry Bear, yeah, I'm ready to get eaten up by all the bugs. Is he back? Yeah! He always comes twice. Alex, you're right. More protections are being activated and the rainforests are growing back. That's good. Shade will not help you with the humidity, though. That's true. I did get dunked on by the Tumblr sexy man. I wish I was the Tumblr sexy man sometimes. We're probably not going to talk about wet bulb temperature this time. The lesson's already fairly extensive. Yeah, my city is surrounded by lakes, so we get a lot of lake effect weather. All right, well, why don't we head to the classroom and we'll get this show on the road. There we go. Yeah, it does get pretty foggy. I live right in front of a cemetery. Like I live in a rural area, and behind my house is a big cemetery. There's like a big field between me and it, but yeah, there's this cemetery there, and so especially sort of mid-autumn, you get really heavy fog early in the morning and early in the evening. And when I go out there, I'll take pictures sometimes, and it is wildly spooky, but really cool looking. Look out over this big empty field, completely coated in thick fog, and just behind it is a bunch of tombstones. It is a very perfect Halloween spooky vibe. I love it. Hey, there we go. There's my gold stars. All right, class, you know the rules, and so do I. You can make as many clips as you like. You can use the clip button or just put exclamation point clip. Feel free to ask questions, give your feedback, interrupt the lesson. It's okay. It's designed to be interrupted for any questions you might have. We don't solicit donations or subscriptions. If you'd like to support the channel, that's wonderful. It's amazing. We really appreciate it, especially you have several questions. Yeah, all your questions. If you have your Amazon Prime free sub, you might as well use that. You've already given Jeff Bezos your money, you might as well get something out of it. One second, someone just bot spammed a group that I'm in, so I need to ban them from Discord. We really should find a way to block that. Anyway. All right, yes. Pick your stream avatar if you haven't already. Your little stream character on the bottom of the screen there. Most importantly, though, just follow along and share what we do with others. have fun. We're relatively safe for work here. You can share it with your old pap. You can share it with your family, whoever. And check out the Knowledge Fellowship. That's the educational streamer group that I'm a part of. I'll have a little bit more about that in a moment. But yeah, today is Saturday, June 20th, 2026. We're going to have our lesson and then play some Persona 5 Royal. We will start, though, with our breathing exercise. Because you die if you don't breathe, and I don't want you to die. I need you. There wouldn't be any point in giving these lessons if you weren't here. So let's get a nice relaxing song playing so that is suitable. There we go. And no shrimping. Sit up nice and straight. Unclench your jaw, roll your shoulders. And then put one hand or paw or claw or talon or tentacle or hoof or whatever it is that you have on the end of your limbs and put it over your chest so you can feel your heart. And then take another hand or paw, claw or talon, tentacle, prehensile tail, whatever it is that you have on the end of another limb, and put it over your abdomen so that you can feel your abdomen rise and fall. Because we're going to pull the air down deep through the diaphragm. We're going to breathe in through our nose for 4 seconds. We're going to hold it gently for 5 seconds. And then we're going to exhale slowly through our mouth for 6 seconds. The GIF on the screen will help you keep time, and I will let you know when to begin. So get ready, because we're going to do this. Follow along. It'll only take 60 seconds. 3 deep breaths. All right. Get ready. And breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold it. Hold it gently and relax. And then exhale slowly all the way out. Back around. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold it. Exhale all the way out. One more time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold it. And exhale all the way out. Don't leave any stale air in your lungs. And that's it. All it takes is 3 deep breaths. You can help lower your heart rate, reduce your blood pressure, reduce your likelihood of stress and anxiety. We breathe very rapid and very shallow in the modern world, and that leaves us more physiologically susceptible to stress and anxiety. Box breathing is very popular. I like this exercise. It's particularly good right before something stressful, like a test or an interview. You can do this anytime. Try to work this into your daily life just once per day at least, and let me know how you feel next time we see each other. But first, we got to check our class behavior chart, our self-assessment, so that you can reflect on how you think you've been doing lately. On our scale of May Borowski to Greg Lee to Beatrice Santello to Angus, the good bear. Or you can consider it Chris and Susie and Ralsei and Noelle, or Sampo and Hook and Arlen and Natasha, whatever you do. Quizmaster Kevin, you just let me know, and before each stream, I update it for you. I put your name on a clip and add you. I don't want to just put people on there without asking. Some people, they might get self-conscious. But if you want to be on the chart, you just let me know, and I move you up and down. You just let me know. What do you think you are at right now? Right now, the Angusi, the Anguses, the Angussies, people who are feeling like they're helpful and thoughtful and taking care of themselves and others, are Emma of the Adams. Hello, Mirai and Henry Bear down there. Right behind me. We'll put the Quizmaster Kevin on Beatrice. The fellow Beatrice are Loresno, Pawnima, Countess Lita, Alex Fanmaid, Rao and Sasaju. Pawnima would like to move up to Greg Angus. And I think that's quite accurate, yes. Doing very well lately. The Greg Lees are troublemakers, are slackers. So far right now, Bit Shepherd, Caro, Riley, Ren, Ralsei Reich, and myself all consider ourselves Gregs. Henry, you finished your first raffle Yes, absolutely, you definitely deserve to be in Angus. And the May Borowskis, people who think that they're being lazy lately and could use some improvement, are Dr. Phil, Utopia Tree, and Snowfox down there in their little wastebasket. They wanted me to draw them in. That's what they wanted. But this is just a way for you to reflect on how you've been doing lately. Good chance for you to think about it. And you deserve to both recognize when you could be doing better and give yourself credit when you're doing well. Braden, you say you're probably a May right now. That's okay too. It's okay to recognize, you know what? I've been slacking lately. I could do better. We're all there sometimes. And Seki's here. Welcome, Seki. Great to always have you with us. And now for our daily fun facts. It is Saturday, June 20th. And what is June 20th? Well, oh, absolutely, Braden. We will put you on the list. Well, June is National Safety Month, which is perfectly fitting for what we're going to be talking about today. So try to be thinking about your personal safety. A little bit of prevention goes a long way, but more specifically today, June 20th, the anniversary of David Bowie's recording of Space Oddity, a landmark song which we cannot play because I will get demonetized, but I enjoy some David Bowie. I've been listening to Starman lately. The starman waiting in the sky. Yeah. I'd sing more, but, you know, it's so accurate we might get flagged. Trailblazing pioneer David Bowie. A great example that you can be weird and different and very successful. And we're very proud of you, Henry. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Yeah. Big fan. Thank you, Bonnie Mo. Coming up next week, our next TKF seminar series where I stream on the TKF channel and I present a fellow educational streamer. I will be interviewing Siggy Altair, aka Z, an astrophysics researcher and physics streamer. This will be our first VTuber guest. All 10 of the other guests so far in the year that I've been doing these seminars have been FleshTubers. I am the first VTuber in TKF. And over the course of the 2 years I've been in there, I was added to the committee and started doing this seminar series, and I've been super psyched to be giving these presentations and highlighting all the wonderful streamers out there. Thank you so much. And this time, we will be interviewing the second VTuber ever added. Yeah, I will be interviewing Z. I've talked with her a few times. And I'm looking forward to having our second ever VTuber that has been officially added to the Edu Streamer Collective in the Knowledge Fellowship. I did say FleshTubers. Yeah, they, you know, face cammers, face streamers. Yeah. And yes, I did guest star for Rita on her stream. The second time I did, actually, because I've been on her yearly mental health charity collab once before, a few years ago. Yeah, and the Knowledge Fellowship is a group for educational streamers, people who do educational content on their live streams. And I'm very happy to be a part of that group. The only group that has given me the opportunity to be a part of it, which is fascinating, because they didn't have any other VTubers in it before. But yeah, we've recently added Z, and I'm looking forward to interviewing her on this series. let's get ready for our lesson proper. Because we're going to be talking about summer health and safety today. And our topics for this lesson, well, we're going to be covering hydration, obviously, and some of the other commonly known summer health and safety issues like sun health and heat injury, but some of the lesser known things like respiratory health. And we're also going to talk a little bit about some of the mental health challenges that can happen in the summer. Because heat is the main cause of almost 2,000 deaths every year, and the cause of hundreds of thousands of injuries. Countless emergency room visits because of the summer. And most of these are preventable. You can help keep yourself and others safe by knowing about what we're going to talk about. Because proper prior prevention prevents poor performance, or however that saying goes. Of course, we can't talk about summer health and safety without mentioning climate and seasonal health. And yes, Henry, heat strokes are the most dangerous of those, and we'll touch on those for sure. This problem is likely to only get worse for the time being, unless we can do something about it. Because the projected number of future extreme heat days is increasing at a troubling rate. Just in the US, you see these extreme heat days in the dark red start crawling up on the GIF. Even in the farther northern regions of the country, starting to see more and more. Some of these areas, 100, even 200 extreme heat days in a year. This is only going to increase more rapidly in landlocked areas. And ironically, at higher latitudes, as climate change is accelerating in the higher latitudes. But it's not just heat that climate change is contributing to. The change in climate is increasing the amount of harmful insects and insect-borne diseases. There have been and will continue to be more animal encounters as wild animals are pushed further and further into human areas. Allergens will also be increasing. It is likely that there will be a greater incidence rate of foodborne illnesses and respiratory health. Birdemic, Emma, not too far off. I'm tired of being dive bombed by red-winged blackbirds as it is. That's a more broad societal issue that we'll need to address as a society. We're going to talk more about the things we need to be doing as individuals for our own personal health and safety. And the most obvious, the one we're going to talk about first and get it out of the way, is hydration, because that's the one everyone thinks about when we talk about summer health and safety. We're going to cover just the basics right now, and we'll talk a little bit more about specific things as we continue. But I think I might have already exposed it, but what percent of the human body do you think is made up of water? It's a, substantial amount. But do you know how much of your body is water? Henry Bear says 70%. Fatima, 80%. Braden, 60 to 70%. You're all in the ballpark. On average, it is 65%. Higher in some people, lower in others. Different for children versus adults, but generally in the 60 to 70 range. Why is this so important? Well, it affects your blood volume, which is pretty important. Regulates your body temperature. It's necessary for your digestion. And is pretty critical for your brain function, which you need as well. Some of us more than others. But I don't need to go into the deeper science of it, and I don't want to overload people with that. This is a health class. But the other question I have for you is, how much water do you think that you're supposed to be drinking? How much liquid are you supposed to be taking in every day? Because there are tons and tons of different recommendations and guidelines out there. All kinds of different competing research on how much you're supposed to be getting. You've probably heard all kinds of different numbers. How much have you heard that you're supposed to be getting? Honima says, in general, about 2 liters. Henry concurs, about 2 liters. Alex Fanmade, about 3 glasses of water. Yeah, a lot of people measure it in glasses or cups. Depends on where you are. Different countries' health departments and such measure it differently. That is correct, Emma. You have a significant water buffer. Glycogen allows your weight to swing significantly without eating into the water your main functions need. Well, one of the more consensus figures is that while it is highly variable and that there is no one-size-fits-all, very generally, it should be about half of your body weight in pounds, in ounces per day. So at 200 pounds, a nice round number, it should be about 100 ounces. I use Amera units, so I don't really know offhand the amount of liters that is. But yeah, all of the people who are like, you should drink 8 cups a day. You should drink 10 cups a day. 8 glasses a day. You really can't just make a one-size-fits-all declaration about that. Yeah, Seki, this is a good opportunity for you to consciously change that. 100 ounces would be about 3 liters for a 200-pound person. Okay, yeah. I will trust your judgment on that, because I never really learned the metric system very well. And that may seem like a lot, but a lot of people are chronically dehydrated and don't really realize it. Now, if you are doing a lot of strenuous activity, you should add about 1 to 2 cups per half hour of that moderate to vigorous activity. This right here, though, is just the very, very basics. We'll get into some more specifics in a moment. But this is just water. This is just about the water. What about the other liquids? What about your other favorite liquids? Well, does soda count? While you're thinking about that, go ahead and tell us your favorite soda if you have one. What is your favorite soda while you think about this? And I will answer your question. Well, soda, as a hydrating liquid, isn't really great, because the sugar in soda uses up water. It actually costs water in order for you to process that in your digestive system. Onima's favorite is Pepsi Twist. Oh, the Pepsi with like a twist of lime or lemon or something like that. Alex, you use the new healthy soda that doesn't use sugar. Is that like the, I can't remember the name. You don't mean, I'm guessing you don't mean just like 0-calorie soda. Like the diet sodas. The Olipop, yeah, Poppy, that stuff. Yeah. Dehydration might be a cause of the dizziness, Henry Bear. Yeah, that's one of the potential causes. One of the other factors with soda is that caffeine is itself a diuretic, causing you to urinate more and thus lose liquids. So you are getting more liquids, but it's not really doing as good a job, nearly, as other liquids would. So what about juices? What about juice? My favorite juice is actually prune juice. I feel like an old man, but I do like prune juice. I do like prune juice. Braden's right on top of the ball because we will be talking about alcohol on the very next slide. Alex, you like lemonade? Lemonade's very good. Orange or passion fruit juice for Ponima. Absolutely, Henry Bear. Coffee can have a laxative effect because of its caffeine content. Braden likes pineapple juice. Yum yum. Henry likes guava juice. Ooh, that's very good. I'm not seeing any Sunny Delight, which is good. Probably not a very good juice. But the full sugar versions of juices, or juices that are made from concentrates, can have the same issue as sodas. However, non-full sugar juices, especially ones like coconut water or tart cherry juice, can actually be very good for you. But you do want to be wary of the sugar content in the juice. Emma is a Dr. Pepper fan, Diet Dr. Pepper, for the phenylalanine. That is true, it does produce tyrosine. Yeah. And he wants to ask about sports drinks. Yeah, well, those electrolyte juice or electrolyte drinks can be very helpful. They are generally not needed, but in the summer they can be very helpful, especially if you're doing a lot of vigorous activity or spending a lot of time outdoors. Much like with the juices, though, you just want to be wary that you're not drinking too much of them. What about those zero-calorie things? Not the stuff like the Olipop and the Poppy, which I don't know if we really know enough about yet because they are pretty new. But the ones that are made with things like aspartame, well, some of those can have issues as well because those artificial sweeteners can cause gastrointestinal distress. They can be hard on your stomach and on your kidneys. One of the other issues is that they basically trick the brain. They trick the brain into thinking that they're not sugar, so that they're not processed the same. This can lead you to not feeling very satisfied by them. And the most common ones, those aspartames and the like, they can be also associated with kidney problems. So once again, I'm never someone who's like, never drink this. But just be wary and be cautious and be judicious and do so in moderation. Speaking of moderation, let's go on to what Braden was asking about. Alcohol. The alcohol issue. Number one, alcohol suppresses the kidney signal to reabsorb water. This is a problem because it's not only hard on your kidneys, but it leads you to losing precious liquids. Leads to a quick fluid loss. And you don't really feel it because number one, you're at first tipsy and then buzzed and then drunk, so you're not really paying attention to that. It also tricks you into thinking you're not thirsty. And one important saying that you can try to remember is that if you are thirsty, you should have already been drinking water. Because it takes a little time for your thirst to catch up to your brain, to send the signal that lets you know that you're thirsty. You want to keep on top of it. And alcohol makes it harder to recognize that. And it also just makes you make worse decisions relating to your summer health, exacerbating all of your other issues. And Henry asks about milk, and that is actually a way to get some good hydration, along with some very good nutrients. Of course, something to be judicious about if you have gastrointestinal issues. Yeah, and people who do drink should absolutely be alternating with water. Should have a drink of water between each alcoholic drink for certain. What about the opposite? What about dehydration? Well, you probably all know about monitoring your urine, and that the darker it is, the more dehydrated you are. That's a pretty simple concept. But the darker it is, the more dehydrated you are. And if it's red or blue, you should be seeing a doctor. And if you find yourself dehydrated, some people will kind of panic and chug a lot of water. Try not to do that. You shouldn't be drinking more than 1 liter in an hour. Make sure to sip it and not chug. This is not Fortnite. We're not chugging. Electrolyte drinks can be very helpful when you are dehydrated, but don't overdo that. Hydrating foods can help, like watermelon and cucumber especially are very, very helpful. Or that aforementioned coconut water. The nutrients in those fruits can be very helpful as well. And yes, sometimes urine can be blue due to medications or weird issues. When is dehydration serious, though? When should you really be worried about it? Well, if you're experiencing headaches, confusion, fainting, cramps, or dizziness, if you find yourself not urinating at all even when you do start drinking water, or if you can't keep liquids down once you do start drinking again, or if you experience chest pain, those are signs of potentially serious dehydration issues, which you should be getting medical help for. Henry Bear asks about drinking 1 liter of water per hour, or 24 liters of water in a day. Yeah, you can die from water consumption. You can get hypernatremia, which can be deadly. I'm not sure exactly what the limit is, what the LD50 of water is, but yeah. Mom used to take medication that made her urine a vivid green. Yeah, that is very possible. That can happen. It can be very disconcerting at first. But what's the next big issue in the summer health and safety lesson? What's the other biggest summer issue that you think we're going to talk about? The most common thing? Well, I won't keep you in suspense. It's sunburn. We're going to talk about sunburn like this gentleman here who thought this was a clever idea. Sunburning the Batman logo on his chest. Do you think that was a good idea? I mean, it was certainly funny. His friends probably got a laugh at it. But I wonder if it was a good idea. Braden puts it pretty bluntly, dude's a dumbass. Not incorrect. He did get a cool story out of it. Well, let's dive into sunburn. In the summer, the sun's rays are more direct. They're hitting us more directly, and we spend a lot more time outdoors, and we're generally wearing less clothing, exposing more of our skin to it. And sunburn leads to over 33,000 emergency room visits every year. 1 in 3 people, or rather, more than 1 in 3 people every year experience sunburn. And this may be shocking, but every single serious sunburn you get increases your melanoma risk. Each serious sunburn increases your risk of skin cancer. So this guy's fun story is a fun story, but it was also a increase in his risk of skin cancer. But for those of us who are concerned with our appearance, like myself, my beautiful face and skin, sun exposure contributes to 80% of your skin aging. That is not a small percentage of how your skin looks over time. So what is skin burn? What is sunburn? Like these two individuals here, who it looks like just, have a nice tan. But what is the tan? Because they look pretty naturally pale, and that's a pretty dark tan. Well, without protection on your skin, it is hit by both UVB and UVA rays, ultraviolet B and ultraviolet A. Now, ultraviolet B rays, as you see, they don't get very deep, but the UVA rays get very deep, down through into the deep layers of the skin, all the way down to your hypodermis. First degree sunburns, which is what they are actual burns, affect the top layer, with second degree burns getting down into the dermis, and third degree burns all the way down to your hypodermis, down to where your nerves and blood vessels are. Yeah, Henry, you could stay in an underground cave and keep your youthful appearance, or end up like Gollum. But if you have fair skin, damage from the sun can begin within 15 minutes. It only takes about 15 minutes for actual damage to begin. You can begin to see redness and burning within an hour. And one bad sunburn can double your risk. The damage is cumulative. It just keeps adding up. It doesn't go down. It is an irreversible damage. And there are no treatments that can bring that risk back down. That sounds pretty ominous, but I want you to understand that it's pretty serious. Not everyone takes it seriously, and they should. To go back to the skin diagram here, we do need to talk about melanin and melanocytes. That is the darkness of one's skin, your natural skin tone. Because it is true that darker skin tones are more resistant to sun damage, but that doesn't confer immunity. People with darker skin tones can still experience sunburn and get skin cancer, and the sun can still age their skin. Some people think that tanning is a way to acclimate yourself to the sun and prevent yourself from getting that kind of damage. But it does not work that way. Everyone does have melanocytes, and it does produce some amount of melanin. But the increase in production of melanin that the UV rays produce is in response to the damage. It is damaging the skin in order to get that tan. And the tan doesn't confer immunity. Again, it's like people who used to think that you could take small amounts of poison, Although in some of the cases there that did actually work, it doesn't really work with tanning. Because you're not actually increasing your resistance to the damage. It is a temporary response to the damage. I've had friends who used to work at a tanning salon, used to tan a lot, and used to think, it's a preventative measure. It's really not. It really doesn't work that way. People in the Middle Ages thought if you looked directly into the sun, you could create a resistance to it. I mean, eventually you would go blind, and then, yeah, you would technically have resistance to the brightness. You would not see it anymore at all. It's like cutting off your arm to prevent cancer in your arm or something. Let's go through sunburn. There are 3 types of sunburn: mild, moderate, and severe, or first, second, and third degree. This is a mild sunburn right here. It doesn't look like much. It looks like just a little bit of redness. But that is a burn. That is a burn on the skin, just like any other. Signs of a mild sunburn are redness, a little bit of pain, maybe a little bit of peeling, and the skin is generally still dry, might swell a little bit. The best treatments are just a little bit of aloe vera lotion. Although this does not heal the skin, as some people think. It just soothes it, helps protect it. Again, there isn't really a way to heal the skin after the damage. It just has to occur naturally. You can also use cool compresses, not cold though. And if it's causing pain, stick with ibuprofen or aspirin. Moderate sunburns can look like this. More pronounced redness, more clear delineation between the burned and the non-burned skin. This is a second degree burn. This is a burn on your skin that has gotten down to your second layer, into your dermis. It's usually darker red, a little bit more swollen, and also often accompanied by blisters, which can be very painful. And the peeling of the skin that you see here, which a lot of people experience and think, well, it's no big deal, the skin is peeling. That's just natural healing. You've burned your skin. The best treatments are a cool bath or shower, again, not cold, using either a very mild or no soap at all. Because your skin has been damaged, you don't necessarily want to put any chemicals on it. You can use hydrocortisone lotion if it is painful. Make sure you're wearing loose clothing that's not constricting your skin. And if you have blisters, do not pop them. Don't pop those blisters. I know it's tempting, but leave them alone. Let them heal. Now we're going to show a slide on severe sunburn, which is a third degree skin burn. But the couple of images on the screen might be a little bit gross. So if you don't want to see that, it's okay to look away. Just want to warn you in advance. They're not the worst things in the world, though. There are worse, but I decided not to torment you with them. These are generally deep red or even purplish, with severe blisters. The skin is also often moist because you are down into the layers where your liquids are. You may experience fever or even chills. At this stage, you should be getting some medical care. But on your own, you can take a cool bath and use burn cream. And absolutely do not pop these blisters. These are deep, deep blisters that would expose your vulnerable inner layers of skin to potential pathogens. If they do pop on their own, keep them clean, and make sure that they're covered so that they aren't exposed. And probably seek medical care. You'll get extensive peeling and these big bloated blisters. This is very heavy damage, and as Henry Bear says, yeah, this skin is dying. This is dying skin. You have burned it. We're going to go on to the other aspect of skin health. How the sun can age your skin. This is the face of a person who was a truck driver for almost 30 years. One side of their face was facing the driver's side window and was exposed to the sun. The other was facing indoor into the cab of the truck, and so saw very little. This is their face after those 28 years as a truck driver. They never used sunscreen or sunblock, and this is what it ended up doing to their skin. I'll let you just look at that for a second. That is not a small difference. If I cover one half of this, and you just look at that one side of the face, and then you close your eyes, and I move it to the other half, they look like two completely different people. Like, this guy's name is Elmer, and this guy's name is George. Those are not small differences in that guy's face. One side looks like he's 90 years old. The other could be, I don't know, in his 60s. There's also this image I like to show that is from a study of twins. These two twins spent their whole lives with one of them using sunscreen regularly and the other not using any sun protection. These are biological, identical twins. They also look almost nothing alike, at least in their skin. These are very, very much not small differences. Some people who don't see the damage, they don't see a burn or a tan, it's still there. In these ultraviolet photos, you see all these dots, these splotches. This is the invisible damage that the sun is doing to your skin. Now, to address that concern people have, or that belief people have that, well, the sun is natural, it's not that bad. People seem to think that our natural defenses are good enough because, we are natural. We're suited to this environment. I want people to understand the universe is not suited to us. It's not built for us. It's not purpose-built for us to live in it. It is trying to kill us, to put it bluntly. Or rather, it's not trying to do anything. It just is. The universe doesn't care. And the world doesn't care. The earth doesn't care. The sun doesn't care. Everything around us is trying to get us. And that's okay. it does mean that every day you get through is a success. Nature is just there, and we live in it, as Ponima says. We live with it. And as Angus says in Night in the Woods, I believe in a universe that doesn't care, and people who do. So we're going to talk about how we can prevent all this stuff. Talked a little bit about treating some of those, but we're going to talk about prevention. And the 4 topics that we're going to cover are covering, timing, creaming, and our eyes. Again, we have more direct sunlight, spending more time outdoors, we're generally wearing less clothing. And preventing these many, many issues is good for all of us. But before we get into that prevention, we're going to take our first movement break because it's been about 1 hour. And every hour you should be moving around. At least a little bit. So we're going to take 180 seconds to get up, move around, get a drink of water, grab a snack, whatever you got to do. And then we'll be right back with the rest of our lesson. We'll see you on the other side of this short commercial break. See, I used my Pokemon and I used Dynamax on it, or whatever that thing is, to make them giant. I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. Why does my Pokemon sound like Beaker from the Muppets? I hear Sherm. I hear Sherm. Sherm, baby, I'm coming. Sherm, sweetie. Sherm, Sherm. Holy red maiden, have enough fear. 'Tis only I, Sherma. I found healing supplies, but then the way back collapsed. I heard moaning from the dark. Oh, how thankful I am to see you. Hold your gratitude, little one. The dead are stirring. Sherm, baby, stay behind me. It's gonna be okay. Close your eyes. Mommy's gonna make the bad men go to sleep, okay?
Okay, so I was worried about Rushdie, but now I'm worried that everyone is right. Nah, brother, it's Kapu. Need to know basis and boy need to know.
Okay, good.
I don't want to come pick up this super fix up for just the end. Cool. You gonna wash before you do that? Nah, bro, I never touch my thing. Just touch my pants and underwear only.
Oh, no, please wash your hands. Please wash your hands, buddy. And don't show me that. Don't show me the humping motion. This teacher, Miss Kawakami, if that's your real name, you're a bad teacher, Kawakami.
Open your textbooks.
We're going to be reading The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. She is made for you. I'm deeply troubled by the implications of what you're saying there, Bit Shepherd. Are things going to get worse? Things are going to get worse, aren't they? Hornet's just running. She has to pee. Don't have time to stop and fight. Gotta pee. Do spiders pee? Yeah, that's Kafka. She turned herself into a bug or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was some kind of anamorph-like thing. She turned herself into a roach. It's a long story. I haven't read it in a long time. Oh, it's a VCR tape. It's a VCR cassette class. Now you see, a VCR is an ancient technology where inside of a plastic shell would be a spool of magnetic tape. And on this magnetic tape would be inscribed audio-visual information. And you would put it into a special device that would be connected to a monitor, and it would be able to play this audio-visual information. Yeah. Extremely primitive technology. At the 9th bell toll, send... There we are. Welcome back, class. Thanks for sticking around through the break. Now, we were at prevention. The first thing we're going to talk about with prevention is covering. Maybe the easiest way to do prevention, the easiest way to protect your skin from UV rays is just to cover it. Keep it out of that direct sunlight. And by that I mean using clothing. Cover your skin. I know we want to wear as little as possible when it's hot, but it can actually be better. With the covering, you want the weight of that clothing to be light, the fit to be loose, you want the construction to be denser so that it is actually dense enough to block the sunlight. Darker colors are better, and keep that clothing dry. Some clothing actually has UV protection built in, and you'll see these little labels on it if it is rated for UV protection. That's not necessarily required. Better if you can get it though. And what I mean by that is something like this. This happy person is covering their eyes and head with a visor, has a loose-fitting, cool-looking black shirt that covers their whole arm. Or this guy with a nice loose-fitting shirt. The best materials for summer covering is polyester, nylon, wool, and silk. Cotton and rayon aren't necessarily very good for it, though. But there is a particular part of your body that is especially important to cover, and that is your head. And of course, protecting your neck. Like these fashionable options. Nice wide-brimmed hat, a light loose scarf, one of these hats especially that has the back covering that can protect the back of your neck, which can get very burned. And there is one other very specific part of your body that we want to cover, and that is your eyes. We're not looking at the sun. We don't want the sun in our eyes. A bandana can absolutely work there. I enjoy wearing a bandana, especially when I'm jogging. Keeps my hair out of my eyes, protects my forehead especially. Your forehead is a pretty big exposed area of flat skin that can get burned very badly and can lead to headaches. But your eyes can get sunburned. Your eyes can actually get burned. You can get photokeratitis. And heavy exposure to bright sunlight can increase your risk of getting cataracts and macular degeneration later on in life. You can actually get burns on your eyes like this. Very uncomfortable, very painful, and greatly increases your risk of developing vision issues in the future. So avoid looking at the sun, but also beware of reflecting surfaces. Bright reflecting surfaces like bright reflecting water. And of course, even in the winter with bright reflecting snow. Cover your eyes. Keep them protected. You need them. Look for UV ratings on your sunglasses. UV 400 is the gold standard for that. And yeah, you can also get very red eyes from other things like sleep deprivation, which I'm quite familiar with, having frequently. That's generally from staying up late at night when it's dark. The next one we're going to talk about is timing. Because the UV index can be very important to watch here. Many weather stations will report what the UV index is. And the higher the number, the more dangerous the UV rays are. The peak hours of sun for the UV rays are between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. What this means is that generally 1 hour at 9 p.m. is equal to the exposure of about 15 minutes at 1 p.m. When the UV rating is between 8 and 10, it's considered to be very high. So that's when you want to take the extra precautions for your skin and eyes. If it's 11 or higher, this is an extreme risk from unprotected sun exposure. When it is 10 or 11, you want to avoid the sun basically altogether. Stay in the shade, do not be in direct sunlight. Keep your skin protected with clothing and sunscreen. Henry, you're going to draw through the night well? I hope that you will make sure to get good sleep afterwards. If so, that's okay. Yeah, check your local weather reports. Check the UV index. I get notifications on my phone when it's 10 or 11. Speaking of those rays, though, let's get into exactly what those rays are and what they do when we talk about our next topic. Creaming. We're going to talk about creaming. Getting that sun cream, sunscreen, sunblock. You hear about UV rays and UVA and UVB. Well, UVB are the ones that don't penetrate as deep. They also only make up about 5% of the sun's rays. However, they are very high intensity. UVA, because they are 95% of the sun's rays, are more dangerous for our long-term health. So what's the term, the other acronym related to sun rays, related to sunscreen, that you know of? What's the one that we're going to talk about next? What's the one I'm going to explain next, do you think? I think Pawnima's got it. And yes, it is indeed. FPS or SPF. And yes, Henry, the moon does reflect a small amount of UV rays. The moon absorbs most of it for us, though, which is great. Yes, SPF. SPF is a rating of how much UV rays are filtered. What it means is 1 divided by the number of protection. To explain that, it means SPF 30 equals 1/30th of the sun's rays get through. So SPF 50 would mean that 1/50th of the sun's rays are getting through. So that's what that common term means. The other main terms you see on sunscreens and sunblocks are broad spectrum, which is what you want, because that means it filters both UVB and UVA rays. SPF 50 or better is the gold standard, is your best option. You want to be at least SPF 50 plus, because that means 98% or more of those UVB rays are being blocked. This one here, broad spectrum, and SPF 55. Oh, Eponymous. It's FPS in French, even though you speak Portuguese. Henry Bear says there's a villain in Totally Spies that used the sun as a weapon to sell FPS 5000 cream. Well, yeah, that would mean that basically 0% of the sun's rays are getting through. The other thing you want in your sunblock and sunscreen, if you're going to be in the water, is obviously water resistant. Now these are specific regulated terms, broad spectrum and water resistant. Water resistant means that it has been tested to last in the water for up to 40 minutes, or at least 40 minutes. Very water resistant means it's tested up to 80 minutes. So these are not just marketing terms, although they are good marketing, these do mean something specific. When it says water resistant or very water resistant and broad spectrum. But I have said sunblock and sunscreen a couple of times because those are actually two different things. Sunblock and sunscreen are two different things. Sunscreen is a chemical sunscreen. It puts a chemical on your skin, a chemical barrier that absorbs the UV rays. It soaks them up. It's generally easier to apply. It doesn't leave the white residue that blocks do. But you do have to rub it in. You want to rub it into your skin so that it can absorb the rays. Although because it is a chemical sunscreen, you might be sensitive to that particular chemical and it might irritate your skin. Sunblocks, on the other hand, are the white creams. They're physical sunscreens. They deflect the UV rays. These ones are the ones you just sort of slather on. And they're generally less irritating. This is a little diagram of what it does. The sunscreens typically are things like avobenzone or octocrylene. They have these more chemical sounding names. Whereas sunblocks are generally things like titanium dioxide or zinc oxide. Those are minerals. So how do we put it on? How do we apply it properly? Well, most people only put a small amount on. They have this tiny, pathetic, dribbling little blob of sunscreen. Tiny, pathetic, dribbling little spurt of cream in their hand. And that's just not enough. That's just not good enough. You want a big, virile, healthy glob of cream in your hand. And you want to get it all over your skin. You want that thick white cream all over your skin. Yes, yes. It needs to be vigorous. It should be about 1 ounce, and most people only use half of that. You should put it on at least 20 minutes prior so it has time to do its work on all of your exposed skin. Especially around your face and neck, on your forehead, and on the tops of your feet. If you're going around barefoot or in sandals, the tops of your feet can get pretty badly burned, and that is painful. And that skin can be kind of sensitive. Yeah, you may need to do it in several spurts, and that's okay too. Doesn't necessarily have to be all at once. You don't have to pump it all out at once. You can spurt it out in smaller amounts. That's okay. Make sure you get a nice even coat. If it's a spray, give a nice generous spray evenly all over the skin and make sure to rub it in after. And reapply every 2 hours. And reapply after water if it's not water resistant. You see a nice even coat here in this UV picture. This person evenly coated this one side of their face for the photo. You want to rub it in so that it's invisible afterwards. Like in this example, it looks invisible, you can't see it, but under the UV lights, you can very clearly see the protection. If you're going to put on something else on top of it, like insect repellent or makeup, the sunscreen or sunblock should come before that. So that's the prevention. What if the prevention doesn't work though? What if we do get a heat injury? First heat injury we'll talk about is heat exhaustion, which is the most common. It's when you start to feel weak or fatigued, might get dizzy, feel nauseous, or even throw up. It's when we start getting cramps, heat cramps. Pulse might start to quicken, feel a little weak. The skin might be cool and moist. Those are signs of heat exhaustion. Of course, you want to stay hydrated and take breaks and limit your strenuous activity to try to prevent it. But if you do find yourself or someone else in heat exhaustion, start drinking water slowly. You can cool the person down with cool, wet cloths. Ice packs are also very helpful around the neck and groin where our body is producing a lot of the heat, or a lot of the heat is able to be radiated off. And you see this word here, acclimate, and I will teach us about heat acclimation right after this. But heat exhaustion is pretty common. Sometimes we don't notice it because we just feel like, it's just really hot. We don't really notice that we're actually fatigued. We've got a bit of a headache. Oftentimes not until it's too late and we're already heat exhausted, which can happen in just an hour or so. And if not taken care of, it can lead to what Henry Bear was talking about earlier, heat stroke. The signs of heat stroke are a person might have a temperature of over 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 Celsius. They might seem confused, they might seem irritable, they might have trouble talking. The skin is one of the big differences though. The skin will be hot and dry rather than cool and moist. With heat stroke, a person can actually faint or even have a seizure. You prevent it with many of the same ways, but if it's so hot that you're expecting you might have heat stroke, you want to cover the skin as much as possible and stay in the shade. Avoid direct sunlight as much as possible. For heat stroke, a cool bath is very helpful. Ice packs, fans, and monitoring them for any change. But with heat stroke, you want to be getting medical care. This is not something you want to be dealing with on your own. But you can acclimate to the heat. Unlike with sun tanning, which does not help you acclimate to the sun's rays, you can acclimate yourself to the heat. Athletes do it all the time, and you can do it too if you expect it to be very hot in the summer. This involves gradual exposure to the heat by slowly increasing the duration you spend in the heat or the temperature. It involves short daily exposure, slowly increasing your activity level in that temperature, while following all of the good guidelines, staying hydrated, keeping your skin covered, keeping track of how you feel, making sure you're hydrated by monitoring your urine. You can make a lot of gains in just a couple of days by doing this. And you can be acclimated fully within about 2 weeks. Just make sure that you're continuing safe exposure. And if you're doing this for specific activities, like you're going to play in a rec softball league during the summer, start slowly doing those activities in that temperature. Henry Bear, your temperature swings there can be hell. Yeah, that is actually a big issue. That is why acclimation can be so helpful, because you don't want to just start going out in the heat or in the cold if you have wild temperature swings. There's another issue, though, in the summer that is not necessarily related to the heat or your skin health. And that is something people don't necessarily think about much, and that is your respiratory health. Summer can be hard on your lungs and your respiratory system. High temperatures increase your need for oxygen. You need more oxygen when it's hot and humid out. So your lungs are taxed. And when you are dehydrated, the mucus in your lungs can get thicker. It can make it harder to breathe. It can definitely worsen asthma. And because in the summer, there are generally more allergens, they, along with high humidity, can make those breathing issues even worse. One other issue is that ground level ozone increases, which can worsen asthma itself and cause inflammation in the lungs. You want to try to prevent that by monitoring your air quality, because the summer can also make the air quality worse. People are driving more often, there can be more fumes in the air, that ground level ozone acts as a pollutant. Your weather sites will often report the weather or the air quality. If you have access to them, use your air purifiers. If you're taking medication for your respiratory health, take that as recommended. Ozone is breathable, but it does tax your lungs. It does make it harder. Now, this time the sound was your fault, Rao? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've made enough mistakes. I've made my mistakes. Know where to run. It can also be very helpful to keep your living space clean, but avoid harsh cleaners. Keep your indoor air quality as good as possible, because when it is too hot and humid to be outside, you're stuck indoors. You don't want the indoor air quality to be making it worse. Oh, Rao, did you miss our great discussion about the sun cream? Yeah. Unfortunate for you, because I know summer is rough for you. And it's only getting worse. I will show my favorite picture, though, for you. The 28-year trucker who is driving side face, looks 90 years old. And the side facing the inside of the cab looks maybe 60-ish. It does look like about 30 years worth of difference. I mean, their eye is even lower. Their whole eye is drooped. Like if I put this line on their pupil, on their left eye, almost the entirety of their right eye is below that. That's wild. Whereas the other pupil, all the way down to the bottom of the other eye, completely sinks that eyeball. That looks wild to me. The sun is a harsh mistress. One of the things I mentioned is that people think, well, we're natural, we have natural defenses. No, we're not perfectly acclimated. We're not perfectly suited for the world. The universe is not catered to us. It is not built for us. It is roasting and frying us slowly as we speak. We should do everything we can to protect ourselves. But there is one last thing that I want to talk about with the summer health and safety, and that is something people don't talk about really at all as a summer issue, because they think it's more of a winter problem. That's mental health. There are 7 particular things that can happen in the summer with our mental health. The first is that the heat can cause us to be irritable. I mean, people often report being short-tempered or feeling on edge. I generally have lower frustration tolerance when it's hot. When I'm stuck in the office and it's hot in there, I have no tolerance. People get into more arguments in the summer. There's pretty clear research links between hot weather and road rage, workplace mistakes, emergency psychiatric visits, violent crime. So if we don't follow all these good guidelines we've been talking about, our mental health can suffer quite a lot. Sleep can also be a big issue. Summer can disrupt our sleep. The heat can make it harder to fall asleep. There's a lot more daylight hours, so we don't necessarily feel like we need to sleep as much. The sun is setting a lot later. And we've talked a lot about the problems that sleep can cause for our mental health. Increased anxiety, depression, concentration problems, instability. So we want to be following all of our good sleep guidelines too. There is actually a recognized issue called reverse S.A.D, or seasonal affective disorder. Most of us know about seasonal affective disorder, winter depression. But these issues like excessive daylight, disrupted circadian rhythms, sleep loss, the irritability, can make this a problem. The more social aspect of this is social comparison. We're exposed to people's vacation photos, their beach bodies. Seeing people at celebrations can create a lot of FOMO, some dissatisfaction with our bodies, feelings of stress. So we can follow our good guidelines when we talked about social media. Routines are often very different in the summer too, whether it's school breaks, summer vacations, different work schedule hours. Our normal established healthy routines can change. So our exercise can change, our eating habits can change. Some people report that they don't attend their therapy as much during the summer. They feel like they don't need it. Our predictable daily structure is good for our mental health, and that can be disrupted in the summer. And loneliness can also happen in the summer, ironically enough, because people's friends might be traveling, people's close associates might be at parties and such, and we're not around. And the heat can also interfere with our medications. Certain antidepressants, antipsychotics, ADHD meds, mood stabilizers, they can increase dehydration risk. They can increase heat illness risk. They might reduce the ability to sweat. They can alter our temperature regulation. These are all factors to consider because we don't often think about our mental health in the summer. All of these are also improved or mitigated by exercise. But exercise can be hard in the summer too because it is so hot, so difficult to get that outdoor activity that we want safely. Try to keep up with your physical movement, obviously with all of our good safety guidelines and taking good breaks and acclimating, staying in the shade when possible, increasing your fluid intake with your moderate activity. Yes, the sun is a deadly laser. Row's gonna have lows in the 90s or upper 80s soon enough. Not looking forward to it for you. But better you than me. Yeah, Henry Bear, you're already not using Instagram because it's where those kinds of social media posts concentrate. Yeah, they do. I have my automatic posts for my clips. I don't really look at Instagram myself, though. That is all the specific things that I had to talk about. So I'll leave it open for your questions and comments, feedback, suggestions for future lessons. What do you have to say? What do you think? Wow. That interrupted me. The sun, the deadly laser, and it does not care. I believe in a universe that doesn't care, and people who do. But beyond all that, you did a great job once again, class. You completed our summer health lesson this June 20th, 2026. And as Persona music is playing in the background right now, it is perfect because we're going to be playing Persona 5. Yeah, we added some Persona music to the background playlist. Tokyo Emergency is playing right now. Yeah, Ponyma, not a lot of people think about potential mental health issues in the summer. I didn't think about it much either before I started teaching this lesson. And there's so much more I could have talked about. In previous lessons, I've talked less about some of these parts, and I talked more about the melanin and how dark skin tones can still have these issues, because that's another misconception that people have. That, well, darker skin tones don't need to worry about sun damage or skin cancer or sunburn. That is a misconception. It can still happen. We want people to be protected. Do I have plans for the season 2? Yep, I do indeed. I will do a winter health and safety lesson. We have not necessarily a spring lesson, but I do have a lesson where we talk about allergies. And spring, of course, is a time of allergies. Oh yes, Ra, absolutely. Ground level ozone increases a lot during the summer, and that can make breathing issues worse, all your respiratory health problems. Another thing people don't really think about with seasonal health is respiratory issues. Yes. Yeah, that's true, Henry Ware. Half the world in winter, half the world in summer. Hard to do them both at the same time. I could just do them both. Alright. Let's get Persona 5 going. I made sure to actually change the stream title this time. I forget sometimes. Yeah, thanks for sticking through the lesson. I love talking about that. Sometimes I do more on the getting proper exercise during the summer and making sure that that's safe. But we can talk about that next time too. But next week, remember, I'll be interviewing Ziggy Altair. I've been loving Persona so far. I mean, I hate the bad guys. I hate them. All of them. Even the minor ones are just so horrific. We're still deciding who we're going to romance. I mean, it's unfortunate we can't romance Maruki, but, you know, we still have oppression to deal with. All in due time. All according to Keikaku. Roly-poly soup has rolled in, which is great. I'm glad to see you again. And you're here just in time for Persona to start, so that's great. You can always go back and watch the lesson afterwards. Everyone loves when I talk about getting all that good, thick, white cream into your hands and rubbing it all over your skin. You want to fill your hand with it. You want it to be a nice, thick, virile, vigorous amount of white cream. And you want it all over your head, all over your skin, especially your face. You want to get it all over your face. And your feet, too. It's actually important to get it on your feet. You know, the tops of your feet. What are we talking about? Whipped cream? Oh, we're talking about sun cream. Yeah, because our lesson was on summer health and safety. You want that thick white cream all over your sensitive parts. And yes, sunblock and sunscreen are two different things. I use the spray. So sunscreen. Don't put the cream cheese on the feet. I mean, I'm sure people are doing that. It's a combination food and foot thing that people are into, maybe. Which I can't knock them for that. I mean, that's... Darts and music. Nut Boy. Is that really the name of this place? Nut Boy? Did they really name their darts shop Nut Boy? Oh, this is an acupuncture clinic. Can't I get some acupuncture? I mean, that seems like it would be really good for me. I am the Nut Boy. I am the one who nuts. What should we do? We could go to Mementos. We do have 2 Mementos targets. Yeah, Rao's right. Something about this game starts depriving me of fluids. I have gotten acupuncture once. I would love... Drink a little water.
When are we gonna charge into Futaba's room? There's no point thinking it over.
I would love to get
now.
acupuncture again. But the one provider who
I got
was
the
covered
calling
by my
card,
insurance
so let me know when you decide.
This is different once we give it to her.
doesn't
We'll head straight
work
into her
in this
palace.
area anymore, so I haven't been able to get it.
There won't be any time for prep work in between. So make sure you're ready beforehand.
Yeah. Blah, 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 Morgana.
Hey!
Oh yeah, acupuncture needles can break off. So like if you're getting an MRI, they will ask you beforehand, have you recently gotten acupuncture?
Listen up.
I'm gonna make.
Nice. Yep.
All right, so we've got 2 targets. Let's get them. Let's kill him.
Hey. Okay, let's go.
Ooh, kill him. Yeah, and I do need to worry about that because I do get MRIs 1 to 2 times per year. Whoa. Oh, more metaverse. Yeah. I mean, I do prefer it to chiropractic, which hopefully no one here is a big chiropractic fan because I am not.
Updating guidance information.
How much bigger is this place gonna get?
Do I have a favorite party member as of now? I mean, it's hard to pick just one. An was my initial favorite.
Yo, Mona, can't you turn into some kind of high-powered radar or something?
I would say that my upper tier, my S tier, is Makoto. She's grown on me. We don't have Kasumi yet, but I like Kasumi.
We'd know how deep it goes if you could.
That's impossible.
Come on, Morgana.
It would be dangerous to wander blindly.
Yeah, I like my discs
Do
in the
not have
right
enough
place.
information.
So far, Henry, all of the mementos targets we've gotten have come through, like, the story exploration.
Just driving around won't likely do us any good either.
Yeah, but the path keeps going forward. We'll reach the depths eventually.
Is the depths where we want to go, though? I mean, I find it fascinating how chiropractic began, that it's literally like the guy dreamed it up. He thought that like a ghost came to him and told it to him in a dream.
Time for work.
And that some of the problems people have
so let's
is just
focus.
like ghosts or like bad spirits, bad juju or whatever in their bones. That's kind of crazy to me. Yeah, that's how it happened, Henry. He literally dreamed it up. Like, it's not based on any sound science. It is just...
What's up?
It is just that some guy dreamed it. There's been a lot of, like, studies since then.
Now's my time to shine.
See, Morgana's well covered for the summer sun. Yeah, there really isn't any good research supporting chiropractic. It's all either equivocal or says that basically it's not as effective or only is as effective as other alternative treatments like chiropractic or Reiki, but those have significantly less risks. There are some pretty serious risks. All right, let's get in the Morgana bus.
A chest! Talk about luck!
Lucky chest ahead. I like this bus. It looks cool.
Shadow ahead. Take caution.
Where's the chest? Yeah, it has been very dangerous, chiropractic, unfortunately, for a lot of people.
The shadows in mementos are shapeless.
Given their lack of shape, I find it hard to capture them in my paintings.
Enemy ahead! Be careful.
I'll be careful. You'll be dead.
We made it to the platform! We can get to the next area now.
Very good. On. Yeah, there just really isn't any good research supporting the realignment of the spine.
Then
You're really better off just getting physiotherapy, going to a physical therapist, a occupational therapist, if you have any specific concerns. I've seen some people do wild stuff. And for some people it works, but it's honestly just luck if it does. Like the wrestler Kenny Omega gets it a lot because he has a lot of back and neck issues. I've seen this guy get like, the guy takes like a railroad tie, his chiropractor, and like a mallet and is like hammering it into the space between joints to get him into the right alignment, and it's just wild. I can't in good conscience recommend people go to chiropractors. Oh, it's Oyamata. Let's kill this guy. So, if you don't remember this guy is the shady doctor who got our plague doctor, our doctor girlfriend. Wait, isn't Dr. Girlfriend from Venture Brothers? Yeah. Anyway, he got her kicked out of the hospital, and he's threatening to get her license revoked. And he's the one who probably screwed up the test of the whatever, the medicine that she was working on. And that little girl died. So...
Okay. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him.
What a jerk!
Yeah.
Yeah. Goth Doctorine is going to get much better from us. Yeah, and it's troubling because you'll see people who have doctor in front of their name, and they will say things about medical issues like vaccines or current illnesses going around, and they'll act like having doctor in front of their name gives them authority to talk about it. And you look into them, and they have a doctorate in chiropractic. It's like, you're not really actually qualified to talk about this. It's like, I'm going to go back and get my doctorate. I'm really trying to do that. And if I get my doctorate in education, I can't go around saying that I know everything about vaccines. But that's essentially what chiropractors do. And a lot of them are very regressive. A lot of them are very right-wing for some reason. But it's troubling. But we're going to beat this guy's ass because I'm upset now. He says that everyone is trash. I mean, you are. As head of the medical office, I'm superior to everyone. I deserve all your respect. I'm going to kill you. You should be begging me to examine you. Be grateful I have the compassion to fix you, trash. Doesn't sound like you actually have any compassion. That's enough out of you. I'm tired of listening to your gab. Ah, you're that kid who was at Takemi's. So how's she doing? She was so depressed when she heard her patient died. Oh, I'm so worried about her. Poor girl. It's been so long since I felt so exhilarated. Oh, it's going to be very thrilling. Did she quit being a doctor yet? She better hurry up. You're the one who should quit.
I'll never forgive you.
How dare you talk to me, your superior, like that? Your diagnosis is arrogance with no chance of recovery. This guy's just projecting. I better treat you right away, and I'll blame your death on Takemi messing up again. Oh, he's one of the stupid monkeys. I'm gonna cut his heart out with my scimitar.
the opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Time to die. Oh, he resists psychic, so let's try some fire. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Oh, he resists that too.
That's not bad if I say so myself.
Alright, let's try some nuke. How about some Nuka-Cola?
Out of our way!
He resisted that too. Dang. I didn't... I pressed the wrong button.
Strong. Don't do anything
Strong against psychic, nuke, and fire. Let's try something else. How about electric? Oh, he's almost dead.
You're mine.
He resisted that too. Dang, this guy's resistant to a lot of stuff. How about you go to sleep? Fine by me.
I'll use my persona.
How about I shoot you with my gun? No. I'll just kick your ass, literally. Wow, 484? Jeez. Vital signs diminishing. Yeah, you're dying. When do I get to kill those people who are extorting Kawakami? Because I need to kill them too. I hated that so much. I was so mad hearing their story. Like, these people didn't care about that kid. They're obviously just extorting her. And I keep thinking to myself, she has no reason to be worried about them. Like, it's been at least a year or two since it happened. They can't really sue her. Also, I am positive that they have not been paying taxes on all the money she's been giving them, which is a pretty, like, tax evasion is not looked on very lightly in Japan. And she's given them probably, I don't know, like 1 million yen so far. She's given them tens of thousands of dollars at least. It has to be. Maybe 100,000 or more. And they haven't paid taxes on a dime. If she wanted to, she could send them to prison. Oh, he wanted to save people's lives, blah, blah, blah. His stupid sob story. I don't care. I don't care about these people's sob story. They don't have an excuse. Yeah, you're a mediocre doctor. You only got promoted because of your university connections. Takemi was better than you and you were jealous. Blah, blah, blah. You tried to take all the credit for her new drug. You're an awful person. There is no medication to treat jealousy, I know. I've tried. So jealous of other VTubers. Kemi's patient isn't even dead. You moved her to a hospice wing for terminally ill patients. She didn't believe you, she transferred. Made your hospital look bad. You made everyone tell the same lie. That she died. Man. Takemi might be able to help her, and you won't even tell her. You're literally letting that little girl die. You are letting a little girl die out of your jealousy.
Okay. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers. Oh.
I can't imagine why I would let this guy be reformed. What a monster. That's definitely the worst Mementos guy we've fought so far. Like, the others are a guy was mistreating his workers at his small business. That's terrible. A guy was bullying. That's bad. There was a lady who was stealing cats. That's really bad. This guy was letting a little girl die. I can't. I can't. I just can't. It's all downhill from here. Yeah, it's, they're going to be falling downhill off of a cliff. We're going to take a long walk off a short pier. Oh, I don't want to go up. I want to go down. going down, Mr. Taylor?
What do shadows normally eat?
The desires of mankind? Nah, I don't know.
On, why did you even answer if you don't know? These shadows got me thinking like Magnus Carlsen. I need to kill. I need to kill.
Hey, that's a rare one! Don't let it escape! It's weak to nuclear moves.
Come!
Let's end this quickly.
Who do I have that has some nuke? Yeah. Easy enough. Blast him.
You're mine.
Yeah, it's all randomly generated
That was incredible,
with just the
Joker.
possibility of there being your targets in some of them. So you can really farm here a lot, which is great. Okay, what's this guy want? His name is Regent. He's a part of me now. I stole him. Get rid of this Naga. Oh, I have 3 of these now. I gotta do some leveling up.
Great, huh? You've got a
We're gonna
new
visit the
master,
Velvet Room after
Joker.
this.
All right.
We're gonna go visit our friend Igor. And our not friends, Caroline and Justine.
We made it to the platform! We can get to the next area now.
Yeah, I know that. On.
Hey, don't fiddle with anything in there. Got it?
I'm admittedly curious, but
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fiddle with all your knobs and buttons, Morgana. And touch all your innards. What do you feel about that? I wonder if that feels good for him. Where are all the chests? Where are all the amazing chests?
We should get this interior decked out. Maybe add a mini fridge?
It would be useful. Oh, sorry, Mona. I know that's not possible.
Isn't it? Can't we put a mini fridge in here? Alrighty. Deeper and deeper we go.
All right.
Yeah. You can chill here for a sec.
Well. Oh.
Whoa. Path of Pemdas. Be the target.
Oh, man, something feels wrong.
Something feels wrong. Mona? Well, I mean, this place can't exactly feel right. It's a bad place filled with bad things. Chest.
Oh.
What do you got for me? Exorcism water. I guess I'll take it. Is that like another one of these? I really can't. I'd like to. Man, these things are everywhere.
Oh.
I really need to get to a Velvet Room. Upgrade my folks. My personas. Dang, that's a big one. That's a big scary one. Let's kill it.
What?
That's the Reaper?
Real threat.
Yeah, that's a real threat.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I mean, it's got to be weak to Bless, right?
What's my next move?
I'm glad I did that right away. Ice resistance nullified. I don't have any ice resistance. I need some Bless moves. Bless. It's got to be weak to Bless, right?
You're mine.
It's the Reaper. Wow, it is not weak to Bless at all. That's crazy. How about some nuclear damage? 12. Can we not beat this? That was only 12. That was 12 damage. 6. Not even a measurable difference. Go to sleep. It blocks sleep. That's bad. Holy bejesus. That's insane. It's an optional boss. The boss is level 85. Resistance to nearly all elements. I can't. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let him jump you rather than ambushing you. If you do that, he only gets 1 attack per round instead of 2. Yeah, just take me there, man. Have someone go into battle wearing Ring of Gluttony. Please make the Reaper switch to using a cycle of Concentrate. Debilitate the Reaper and use Heat Riser as your primary attack. Okay, that's not possible then. So we're not going to be bothering. It is level 85. I'm level like 32. It is almost 3 times my level. That's just not going to happen. I feel like that's the thing we need to wait to do till much, much later. Yeah, at least I didn't lose too much time.
The voiceless lamentation.
I see. It's a bit less scary of an interpretation.
Take these chests, though. I was glad to see that it is an optional boss. You don't actually have to fight it.
Oh, the platform!
That's wild that they just throw a level 85 enemy that doesn't look like a boss. It looks like one of just like the regular strong minions from the outside. So you don't even suspect. Feels like a bit of a trap.
The platform. We can just...
Yeah. Going down. Oh, this is Mogami's shadow. Her blog is full of all her crazy thoughts. She must be lost in some sort of sick romance fantasy. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's stop her. I have actually forgotten what she's all about. I've forgotten who she is.
What's going on?
You're the bitch trying to steal Ikasugi-kun from you. We don't know who that is.
What did you say?
Oh, she's calling us lame guys and a funny-looking animal. I don't like that.
What was that?
We gotta take her out. Sorry. Oh, she's a horrifying teddy bear. Hey, it's Freddy Fazbear.
Do you think...
Morgana, who else would she be talking about when she says funny-looking animal? You are the only animal in the party.
Just die already! Persona!
Burn the bear. Rather than build a bear, we're gonna burn this bear.
You're mine.
We're all knocked down!
Got him.
That was incredible, Joker!
Let's go.
Okay, guys.
Zip zap zap. Dang. You're on fire, huh?
I'll use my persona.
Didn't enjoy that, huh?
Take that! Knockdown queen! You have them on the rope! You're in disarray!
Easy peasy.
This'll end you! Ready to go! Time to finish!
There we go. Showtime.
For you, Panther! How sweet! It's just what I needed! How's that? Ha!
It's unfortunate that we have to beat this bear up, but
Excellent!
bad bear. Boom, 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 boom.
What have I done?
Oh no. What is real love and romance? I'm pretty sure it's not whatever you were doing to that guy. Shall I show you? No, I have plenty of girlfriends. Don't write weird stuff in your blog.
Thank you.
Well,
See, like, she's just a weird girl, and then there's a guy who's letting a little kid die. Open up. Let's get down. Let's go down. Path of Kaitul. The whole ambiance changed. Yeah, it's creepy. We'll just go a little bit deeper until we can see Jose.
Joker, let's hit him!
See our little pal Jose. Oh, nice. Get into the car. Spend our flowers.
I can't see ahead with this dark.
I don't know. I don't know. Spend some time with my girlfriends slash boyfriends. I'll have to check the levels with all of them. I think I'm at level 7 with Kawakami. Visited her in the hospital. Met those terrible, terrible people. Which I know doesn't narrow it down very much in this game.
There's a strong-looking shadow. Stay focused.
Katana maintenance or brush maintenance?
I mean, katana maintenance is more important, Yusuke. Because while they were partying, I was studying the blade. Jose! Or Jose. Or Joe's.
It's so dark, even I'm having trouble seeing.
Don't you have headlights? You are a cat. You should be able to see in the dark. Oh, we got ambushed.
Ambush! It took us by surprise. These three are weak, but be careful.
She's our highest. I think so. Mostly just because we get to spend time with her as a maid, and I liked doing that.
Go!
That isn't the move I wanted to do.
Sona,
Watch out!
you're mine.
Got him.
Down! That was incredible, Joker!
Now give me money.
Really? So? What a grouch. Hey!
What a grouch.
And act the opposite. And? Jeez.
You did nothing wrong.
And? Don't move!
Okay. What do you want me to say? I want you to give me something. That's what I said in the first place. Stupid demon.
I am thou, thou art I.
I didn't actually want you to join me. I literally did not want that. I wanted you to give me an item.
You've got a new mask, Joker!
Stupid shadows. Should've just killed her.
All right.
Now give me this delightful chest. Jose. Our little buddy friend.
Oh, mister!
See, he's got headlights. Joe's is looking at my crystal of gluttony. You can have it.
Hey. Good.
What does it do for me? What gives you a ring? Obtain a skill accessory.
Oh!
What's this gonna do? I have 13 stamps. Item rewards up, money rewards up, EXP up. It cost me 7 points. I like having the EXP up because, you know, I like being stronger. Item rewards I don't really care about because I don't really use items that much. I mean, it's like any RPG, I rarely use any items. Money rewards up, though, I do like. That's good. Money, 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 money. Man. Ambergris is good. The SP items are just the best. Oh, yeah. What are the items I can sell? It's usually the weapons and armor that I can sell. I keep changing personas, so it's like I don't really need these, the ambergris. And I haven't done any of the transmutation where you change one item into another. I really should look that stuff up, but I'm just kind of brute forcing my way through this game. What, the scallops? Now let's get out of here. Oh, that's right. It doesn't let you just go to the end. Wish it did, though. Let me out of here. Can I just use the nav and be like, let me out of this place? It's horrible here. Now you gotta... retread all the way back out.
Spotted us. Joker, let's hit him.
He ain't spotted squat.
They found us. Well,
Oh, Jesus.
what? They took us by surprise. These three are weak, but be careful. Persona! Go!
That sucked.
Oh, you want more?
Let's go. There.
Keep up the pace. That's 2 enemies down.
Smash. Gym smash. Oh, dang. Another round of it.
Better team. Electricity is its weak point. This should be no problem for you.
Nope, just light them all on fire. It's too easy. I'm not worried.
There are 3 enemies. Let's get them like it hurts. 2 goes left. Let's do this.
Just kidding.
Joker's down. Who wants to avenge him with a double team attack?
Just use your machine gun. It's so much easier.
Forget this feeling. Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
Phew, battle's over. Okay, let's get going. Joker, there's a chest!
Stop attacking me already. Oh, I have this guy.
2 weaklings, let's do this! In one fell
Oh, they eat fire. Okay, that's great.
It's time. There.
Eat nuke instead. And you missed. What the hell is wrong with you, Joker?
Use my persona! Just calm down and stay still. Prepare yourself! Still fight! Wait, let's go!
Oh, of course, these guys would be tougher than I thought. And she gave away my money. That's not her money to give away. It's literally not her money.
Come. This isn't it.
Bless skills will work here. The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet.
I guess we'll bless them.
Ravage them.
Love your enemies. Bless them.
That one is no joke. Be careful. Gunfire is our best shot. Let's mop 'em
Gunfire, huh? Easy enough.
up. Looking cool, Joker.
Blast them.
Boom time.
Do it.
Not over yet. All right, team. Queen defeated an enemy.
Get shot, idiot. How'd you enjoy that gun?
We took them off. This'll be a cinch.
Another one?
Come. You're mine.
Gun is my favorite magic spell.
One enemy remaining.
I found a gun. Now I can defeat the enemy with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Okay.
All right.
2 city cat armors.
Oh.
I guess they were mythologically consistent, Henry Bear. That's good. The Fae are very tricksy. Let me out of this monstrous place. At least now I can see where the hell I'm going.
I found a chest. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do with the chest? I think I want to open it, is what I want to do, Makoto. Like, want to open it and take its juicy insides. Path of Cheddar. Hello again, Jose. I know it's not Jose, but...
Oh, mister. Oh, mister.
Just looking at my Crystal of Wrath. Yes, you may have it. Oh, I forgot that I had 2 of them since I last saw this guy.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, I haven't beaten the... haven't beaten the palace yet, that's why I can't. What, the scallops? Dang, doesn't have anything for that sheep. I guess I'll take a Dizzy Vial. Why not? Can't save these, gotta spend them all.
The shadows and mementos are shapeless.
Given their lack of
They're not in good shape. Be shapeless, like water.
Okay. Well... Hey!
Who do the shadows riding on the trains belong to? Can I be Persona users? Yeah, I'm guessing there are 7 total dungeons then.
What are your thoughts? Shall we go?
What's my favorite sin? Probably pride.
It's a shadow.
I'm
Watch out,
quite
Joker.
vain. Which leads me to disappointment because, you know, I like to think I'm great. And I'll be honest, that leads to the jealousy. I'm like, I work hard and I do good stuff. Why can't I be more successful? And that's just a vicious cycle, because then you stop doing all the hard work. Like, it's not getting me anywhere. And I'm always honest with you all about how I
Sometimes
feel and how
when
things
you're
are
in
going.
mementos, you can hear someone crying somewhere.
I've had the depression lately where it's like I'll spend like an hour thinking about what to make for dinner because I'm like, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Who cares? I don't feel like making anything. I don't feel like going anywhere to get something. Like, okay, I'll make myself a pathetic sandwich for dinner. That's all I deserve. And I'm making the sandwich. It's just like some bologna and cheese sandwich with mustard. And I have these pickle chips. These really good pickle chips that I like. They're sweet and spicy. Famous Dave's.
Oh, a treasure chest!
And I could put the pickles on my sandwich. And I like the pickles on my sandwich. But I don't. Because I'm like, I don't deserve these pickles on my stupid sandwich. So I just eat the plain sandwich without the pickles. Because what have I done to deserve tasty pickles on my stupid, pathetic, dry sandwich?
Add an egg.
That's how it's been, a little bit. But I don't even have to deal with all these mementos and shadows, so I don't know what I'm feeling bad about. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, my friend. I'll be at work and I'm like, I make decent money. The job just isn't fulfilling. I want to go back for my PhD, but it's a lot of trudging and work. I shouldn't be ungrateful for having a good job when the job market sucks. I could be worse. Could be worse off. Other people have it worse. You know, when you're in like a group chat and you want to vent. Sometimes there's a channel for it in some Discord groups and I'm like, I don't really want to talk about it because
Joker, there's a chest.
I know other people got it worse. Like, if I talk about my problems in this chat, they're gonna be like, what are you complaining about? I'm unemployed.
Maybe I should buy a punching bag.
Or maybe you shouldn't.
Oh, mister. Hey, mister.
Chili cheese coney, that would be nice. Nice chili cheese dog. I hope I run into you again too, Jose. You're a nice kid. There's a quick trip up the road I could get a chili cheese dog, but probably be closed by the time we're done. Boy, it takes a while to get out of here when you go down deep, huh? It's very true, Pawnima. Other people's problems don't diminish yours.
Mark.
Who the heck is that guy anyway? Who the heck is that kid?
I'm sensing.
He's Emil, but not. Who's Emil? I don't have any context. Is that another Persona game thing? I thought you could. I looked for an option to warp, but it wasn't really there. Yeah, like if I go to map, I can only go to lower areas. I mean, we're only one more away, so now it's fine, but geez, that was long. as well go visit Josie one more time and get some items.
Oh, mister.
These flowers reset each time. Maybe it is only in the restrooms. Didn't give me an option when I was like talking to the team, but I didn't look at the map when I was in there. I'll take this chest though. For these items that I will never use.
I can't see a damn thing. I'm no good with dark stuff.
Look alive. The phantom thieves live in the darkness.
Kind of edgy there, Morgana, isn't it?
Shadow spotted.
I didn't want to attack this thing, but I guess we will. Oh, it's this guy.
Right. The first enemy is
He's a level 9.
ice. Don't worry.
Persona!
He's a level 9.
Go down!
That's nothing.
They're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Let's go!
Okay, guys. Let's do it!
All right.
Didn't even break a sweat.
And away we go. Oh, and we can go to the Velvet Room right away. Perfect. See these horrible brats that hate me so much.
Do you need something?
Igor.
Do you have business with me?
Execute
Time for some
personas.
rehabilitation. Power requires sacrifice.
Do want to keep Clotho.
So, sacrifices lead to power.
Sacrifices do lead to power.
This is the power you will gain.
Do it.
Then let us begin.
Hang this creepy thing. Tenant in P4 is called Margaret. She's probably more pleasant than Igor. Yeah, I don't think alarms trigger from mementos. The Fortune Confidant is awakening my power. It's woke now. Maka... Medium chance forget to all foes? That's pretty good. Low chance of bless insta-kill to all foes. Okay. Energy shower. Here's confuse, fear, despair, brainwash, and rage for all. God is only a little pissed off at you. Dang, she leveled up a lot. Restores 3 SP each turn in battle. That's pretty freaking good. That plus the adhesive thing I got, that's awesome. Garula, medium wind damage to one foe. This is kind of my all foes person. Kind of using her as my all foes. And her thing is, magic targeting all foes is increased by 20%. This is a special skill. This is a one foe anyway. Okay. Dang, that is a pretty good Clotho.
Let's execute him.
Let's execute him. Could get a level 4, level 54.
Power only leads to destruction.
Yeah, I can't have him yet. Mothman? We can get the Mothman?
Power only leads to destruction.
Lilim.
Looks pretty tough.
Looks pretty tough. She looks pretty succubusy. She looks pretty succubussy. I'm gonna regret saying that. Decorabia.
I see.
That's Patrick Star.
Strong persona indeed.
Oh no, that's the... God, what's that thing that Robin becomes in that one DC Comics? That's a... He does kind of have that Raven from Teen Titans
okay
vibe.
with this?
Kurama Tengu. Starro. Thank you, Rao. Ada Mitama?
Not terrible.
I don't want this
but not
comma-looking
impressive.
mother.
Not
Setanta.
terrible, but not impressive.
Nice bowl cut, idiot. Well, this is the counselor, though. Do you like having a counselor?
Looks pretty tough.
It does look pretty tough to me. I'll take it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Decrease SP of fire by half. Ooh. On's my electric. Or heat. Fire. Fire. No, I kind of want to keep.
Not
I
terrible.
want to keep all my others
but not
for now.
impressive.
Maybe I'll get the Mothman later.
Power requires sacrifice.
Select a persona to strengthen. Zashuten.
Is that enough?
Doesn't look too bad.
That will do.
This guy's got my draining mouth.
This is what the persona shall be.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Powers unite.
Show me what that mouth do. Curse boost. Strengthens curse skills, and he does have a bunch of curse skills. Nice. My persona is awakening. Sweet. So I'll take that.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
What?
Bye.
No slacking off.
What do these kids think they are, ordering me around like that?
Huh? Did you change your mind?
Yeah, they don't evolve. They do kind of look like Digimon, but they do not evolve. They think they're the police. Is that why they're such bastards?
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
No, I'm not gonna shop. I'm not gonna shop, Morgana.
Hey,
Oh, we can't go out either because of stupid cat. My stupid cat won't let me have fun.
Hey!
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Somewhat close to a knowledge. How do I see my other stats? Like, you know. Yeah. Fortunately. Alright, so the fortune teller, the doctor, and the teacher are all at level 7. And on is 2. That doesn't, Oh, social stats, A. You're right. What am I... Okay, kindness is the one that I need the most right now.
Hey!
I'll clean up.
Well then.
Oh.
Listen up.
Thanks for the hot tips, Kat. Telling me how to clean.
That should do it for now. Hey!
Now, will someone call me in the middle of the night again? No. Oh, the doctor wants to talk to me, though. I'm not having any side effects.
Hey.
I'm feeling good, actually.
Hey!
The hot goth doctor is kind of a good romance option, I think. You didn't want me to come over? Well, I'm coming over anyway. So what did you need to talk about? I thought I asked you not to come back here. I do what I want. It's the little girl. I told ya. Or it's the other little girl. There's 2 little girls. Doctor, give me the news. I want to speak to you right away. The hospital that was on the news is the same one you used to work at, right? The hospital on the news? Yeah, turn on the TV, lady. Oh dear, I'm afraid everyone was thinking the same thing. But I knew you weren't capable of doing those terrible things. Haha, he confessed.
What is it?
Second place for you. Who's your first? Who's your waifu? Husbando. Chief of Staff Oyamata turned himself in. He was manipulating things behind the scenes. Turns out he was the one that made that terrible medical error and laid the blame on a subordinate.
Huh?
Is that true? It's been on the news channels all over the country. Yeah, I know you haven't seen it. Aw, they all care about her. Hooray, doctor. But what's a medical error?
What's the meaning of this?
No, it's not an elaborate joke. It's Hifumi. I'm not familiar. Is that a first name that I'm not familiar with? I just use the first name that I see. Miwa-chan is alive.
What?
Oh, the chess girl. We did start playing chess with her. Shogi. Just the once, though.
Wait. What?
What's the matter, dear?
I see.
Let's get to work, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
She liked that.
Do you have time?
Of course I'll help you. She is thou, I am her. She's my first level 8.
All right.
Sorry.
I may experience some pain. I can handle it. I can handle it. It's for you. I'm your little guinea pig. Yeah, I mean, she does kind of have the Plague Doctor look, so the Death Persona is an ironic choice.
Take care.
Oh, I'm all good. Can't believe you spent all that time moping, feeling sorry for yourself. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Doc. Trust me. I'm right there with you. I mean, in terms of the tarot cards, yeah, that's absolutely right, Alex. That they have very esoteric meanings. Can mean transformation, can mean new beginning.
Man, it's hot.
Do you know what we can do now? Might be able to call Kawakami.
Oh.
Bye.
Talk with Sojiro. We could spend time with Mishima for the first time ever, but again, his vibe is just so weird. He's just such a weird kid. How do I upgrade the astrologer lady again? At level 8, probably need to wait for something else to happen. We go talk to the journalist. Level 7. At 7 with... I'll just take a look at it. Level 6 with Morgana. Only 2 with Makoto, 1 with Yusuke, 3 with Sojiro, 7 with An, 4 with Ryuji, 2 with Goro, 7 with Chihaya, 8 with Takemi, 7 with Kawakami, only 1 with Ichiko, the journalist, only 1 with the Shogi girl, 6 with Mishima, 1 with that politician guy, I think, 2 with Sai, 4 with Yoshizawa, 5 with Makoto, or Maruki. Maruki, our husbando. Oh yeah, I need the mementos request from her to kill that evil guy that's controlling her.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Do a fortune reading first.
What shall we do?
With you. Because I got the money.
Here we go. What do you think?
And right before I do that, I should... No. Where's that? Is the pawn shop here? No. Somewhere else. I'll just do it now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't spend time with her yet. Might need to wait on that. Sup? I'm interested in guns. I mean, I am. I do know a lot about guns.
Hey. Who the hell are you?
Gun customization guru.
Huh. You look like a beginner to me. Well, I guess you got the heart of an enthusiast. You're a strange one, kid.
I know. But so are you.
Wait a sec. Yeah, this could work. Hey, I can grant that wish of yours. But you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit.
Oh, geez.
Sometimes they even reach the millions, depending on how I feel.
I'm not sure I follow.
Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time.
He looks former military. He looks ex-military.
For example, you help me out with my business, smuggling goods, destroying evidence, and as a reward, I'll introduce you to the special menu.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good prices for a punk like you. What do you say? Not bad, huh?
What's your goal?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Yeah, have a good sleep, Alex.
I need a pawn of my own.
Oh, he wants to fight evil? Good. I'm down with that.
Don't talk to no one about this. Got it? Just follow my orders.
Yeah, he's definitely ex-military.
Now what's it gonna be? You gonna take my deal or not?
I'll do what I can.
That's fine. Okay, I'll work on that
Hell
special
yeah.
menu for you.
Now we're gonna get some real guns, so we can really spread friendship. We're gonna really spread friendship and magic now, with this gun I found.
It seems you had model guns in your possession as well. Their detail goes beyond a simple hobby. I'm sure some people believed those guns were real.
Why couldn't I
You'll
actually
tell me
procure
how you
real
procured
guns?
them, won't
I mean, I
you?
know Japan is hard on those, but you can get them.
Spill it.
I ain't telling you squat, copper.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Yeah, Gun was so good they made a
new
sequel,
vow.
Gun 2.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
I wonder what this guy's card's gonna be.
With the birth
The
of
Hanged
the
Man.
Hanged Man persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Guns do equal freedom. Le Pendu.
All right.
Absolutely blessed.
Oh yeah, when I don't got any business going on, I'll have you do some miscellaneous chores. Clean, run errands. Must be pretty exciting for an
Looks good enough to me.
Hey.
I am eager to get into it. I like this ex-military guy. I mean, he's got like a tattoo that's probably like his unit. It's a salamander, which are my favorite Space Marine faction. I don't really know a lot about 40k, but I do know that the salamanders are the best. Now, who should we go hang out with on this rainy Tuesday?
It's raining cats and dogs.
It is raining cats and dogs. Yusuke must be around somewhere, considering... Dun 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 dun. This is a cool covered shopping area. I like this.
Welcome!
Oh, I totally forgot about the prizes. I mean, sure. Decreases defense of all foes for 3 turns. That's a pretty good one.
Hey, hey! Hey!
Bye-bye. Yeah, there are 21 major arcana. I'm pretty sure. I wish I could sell all these. The guns that I don't need. Oh dang, that old shroud is pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah. What's On wearing? 104? That's way better. Army vest is still the best for him. What are you wearing? Your sparkly collar? I mean, this is just still too good. %40 HP increase? I mean, you can't do much better than that. Wait, the sleep stick is better. Yeah, put on the sleep stick. The blade that can put people to sleep. I mean, yeah, any blade can. And any blade will, pretty easily. Cut somebody up once, they're asleep forever. Alright, so we've sold all our junk. Who's calling me? Whoa, that was weird. How do I increase my kindness again? Where else could I increase my kindness? I need to be kinder to myself and others. Go see a movie.
Wow.
We're just in time to see Les Miserables.
Well,
Yeah, let's go see Les Miserables. Oh yeah, at the flower shop too. I could work at the flower shop.
It was him. He stole the silverware.
Jacques.
He even stole the candlesticks. Thief, confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world?
I learned how to be more compassionate by watching Les Miserables. That makes sense.
let's head back.
Man, it's hot.
Oh, she's calling me about shogi practice. Oh, wait. The ADP matter. Yes, let's go talk to Chi. Ayaya. Yeah, no pets allowed, probably. Oh yeah, and we are level 8 with her, right? Or 7? How so? The ADP doesn't profit much from the holy stones, it's a front. Revenue comes from the seminars. The seminars. They give mind-altering drugs. Oh, that's great. Now we're gonna have to kill these people. Oh, then they get them to donate their life savings. Okay, so this is like, the Moonies Church. That's what's happening here. Or that thing that guy used the doohickey on Shinzo Abe over. Okay. Because I have my own doohickey. And I can take care of this right now. Joker has his own doohickey. He can solve this problem. What should you do? What should I do, Dickus-kun? Dickus-san. Might do something rash if I don't. I'll take care of this chairman. Tell me his name. Yuichi Fukurai. Yuichi's gonna be fucked. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetie. I'll take care of this for you. The cards have changed. Your future is in line with the trickster. Aha! That's me, I'm the trickster.
Good night.
He's gonna just have a little trip. He's gonna fall. He's gonna have a nice trip and have a nice fall. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doo-doo-doo-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. I have a feeling she's gonna want to talk to me about stuff next, though. No, I don't think that...
Don't worry,
I have no doubt about Futaba's abilities. I have no doubt about the hacking abilities of a Gunnar Gamer girl, Hikikimori. And I know we only have a few days to turn in the thing. Well, we do still have some time. We could go right into Mementos and take care of this problem, but I have a feeling once I do, once we get past level 8, she's going to want to have a talk about our relationship. And I don't know if I'm ready to commit to one woman or man. I don't know. I have lots of options. I like her and all. But An was the first. And I really like Kasumi, but, I mean... my level with her is not quite there yet. Oh, I can friend them? I can keep them in the friend zone for a while? Until I'm ready to decide? Yeah, why don't you just hang on for a sec, and I'm gonna put you in the friend zone. I gotta think about my choices here. Level 4 with Kasumi. They're not gonna let me romance Maruki, which is a real shame. Yeah. Get some sleep, Henry. In fact, why don't we all get some sleep? I think this is a great time.
Let's do it.
We've made a lot of progress, and we had a great lesson. I think it was a good lesson. Useful. And we will parachute into another dream. We'll take a little field trip. You should all try to get some good sleep. And we'll see each other on Tuesday, I believe. Next week I'll be, of course, interviewing Z on the TKF channel. And not next week, but within a couple days afterwards, I will be doing a birthday stream. It is my birthday coming up, so I'll think of something to do for that. Yeah, I'm not sure what yet. I'm not, Jafe is on the guitar. Go see Jafe. Yeah, let's do a stream on Jafe. They're doing an ARAM right now, and I enjoy that. So let's take a field trip. I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for spending your time with me and participating in the lesson and being here for me. I will do my best to continue on. And we'll see you next time. That's all I got for you. Class dismissed.